welcome back to another Train Sim World 3 video. We're back on the Great Western Main Line, Great Western Express, and we're going to be doing 2 Golf 13 Greenford to London Paddington. I've lost count how many times we've done this service. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, we've done it quite a few times. It's just a nice one to do. I mean, you know, you can't really go wrong with it. Isolated, get rid of them to normal. Train lights on. I set them to day. Come over to here, and we're already due off to Ealing Broadway. This is one of the older routes in the game, so you didn't actually get any time to load passengers, or you didn't pretty much have any time to get set up, nor open the doors at the first stop. It was sort of just load in and go, which obviously is completely different now. Yeah, this is one of the older routes in the game. The first British route and first passenger route in the game as well. It's well, it's been out for quite a while. Yeah, Great Western Express. It's not a bad route though. I do recommend it. Although it can feel a bit sort of dead at times. So I think something for this route would be a new timetable, maybe at some point, which would be lovely. Anyways, and also a cool thing about this route, you can get the Diesel Legends pack, which gives you sort of a 70s gameplay experience off this route. I mean, technically it's not 70s, it's the route still looks the same, but it's got like a 70s timetable, 70s BR stuff, which is quite cool. Right, coming up to Ealing Broadway. Yeah, I thought we'd hop back on and just do a nice Greenford, or a nice service from Greenford, well, from West Ealing into the centre of London. And we're on Train Sim Mod 3 as well, so the first time we've done it on Train Sim Mod 3. I have got dynamic weather on, so I don't know if it will change at some point. It does look a bit weird though when it changes on these older routes. It looks much better on the newer ones. You got the 1972 stock over there as well. Here we are. There goes another one whizzing through on its way to Reading or somewhere like that. I'm pretty sure we already have a thumbnail exactly like this, but I'm going to take another shot. No, we definitely got one like that. That's for sure. Oh, this is Route 01. This is an 01er. The 01. Yeah, the 166. I drive this much more than the HST on this. The HST's alright. I just prefer, I don't know, I feel like I probably prefer driving this one. Sounds better, feels better. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? The 166 or the 43? That's it, they're all getting off here, they're all scared of my driving. Sorry, but I mean, well, off they will get. Let's get some external action. It's Acton Main Line next. Let's go full throttle. Oh, I love seeing all the fumes coming out. I also love that when you do see a diesel train get going in real life. Just, you know, it's sort of sat there at the station, all of a sudden, full whack, all of the smoke, fumes just flying out the top. Oh, it is brilliant. There's a HST. Very exciting moment. Off we go. On our way towards Acton Main Line, which isn't too far along. Well, that's not far at all actually, so. just about in time. Yeah, this route is set in 2015. So as they were electrified, well, I think this bit was I don't know when this bit got electrified. I think it was quite a while ago this bit got electrified, but the sort of bit onwards past Hayes and Harlington, that bit was still getting electrified. So I went on the Great Western Main Line back in 2015 when it was sort of in the state is, well, on this route. Sort of a bit mix and match for the wires and stuff where they are. In the sort of transition phase between diesel and electric. Right, and then we'll start coming down for Acton Main Line. There's Acton Yard there. Have a fairly big yard. A lot of trains end up there, freight trains. As we come into Acton Main Line station, and after this it is London Paddington. But yeah, just a nice little service to do. We've done it countless times. But yeah, nice little one to do. Takes you into the city. Nice fair amount of stops. Why not? There's a stop marker. Cool. Right in front of Signal Sierra November 186. Boom. Yeah, this is Acton Main Line, which looks completely different now in real life. I'm pretty certain it has like a whole new area up here. It's got a whole new side building. I think there's been quite a few changes. Yeah, maybe all this construction here is them making the new bit. Oh, that's a concrete machine, isn't it, that over there? This sort of big, weird, wiggly thing. I think that's the concrete machine. You can see a cement mixer there. There's quite a few of them about, as they were doing all the work. Wait for that guy to get out of the way. Oh my god, there's another one. They're all coming now. This is where we get trying a nice shot. Yeah. Don't think you can get the door shut early on this. It doesn't like it. There's the displays. What? Where are they? No, they're in there, aren't they? No, hang on. Where are the... There's one there, London Paddington. Cool. But yeah, still an enjoyable route even after 4 years of having it. This is like old school TSW, this route. Not a lot has changed since it originally released. Obviously, I know we've got the PIS and stuff, but you know, train-wise, not a lot has changed. Still got the 166 and the 43 and 66. So we've got the Diesel Legends pack, but apart from that, there's not really been anything really to this route DLC-wise, apart from Diesel Legends, which is almost like a whole new route in itself. Well, not really, but yeah. Not like a new train onto a pre-existing timetable. I just hope to God that the Brighton Main Line has a DLC within the next 4 years, or next 3 years. This is a lovely route. Well, the only thing with this route is what I find, I don't play this route too much now. I used to play it much more, but you know, when you compare it to other routes, it's quite what's the word for it? There's not like a lot to see. I mean, pretty much all the time you're going along, it's this sort of scenery. I don't really know how to describe it, but there's not a lot of variation in the scenery throughout the journey. I don't know, but you'll see if you play this route, you'll see it's yeah, there's not sort of a lot of variation to it. But I mean, it sort of captures it realistically. So no tunnels. I think there's one big viaduct near Hanwell, but apart from that, there's no other sort of massive pieces of architecture or anything. But yeah, you'll see if you run along this route. But it's fun to whiz along at 125 miles an hour. And the HSC, you can see one just there actually, making its way out towards Reading. 35 miles long. As we now approach, well, not approach, well, sort of approach London Paddington. It's still, you know, a fair distance away, but we're coming up to it soon. And 50 for us. That comes down to 40 next. Still 50, although I have brought that down a little bit. Got a 3 junction indicator on that signal there. 3 feathers. Because if this was a Joe Burgess timetable, you know, you'd see all those signals there, red, 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 green. There'd be tons of variation. There'd be a yellow, there'd be a red, there'd be another green, another 2 greens. You know, every line would probably be chock-a-block. So I do hope at some point we do see a new timetable for this route. I think that's really the next thing it needs. It's obviously it's had all the preservation updates and stuff, so that probably is the next thing it needs, a new timetable. To sort of bring it up to standards of the new sort of UK routes, BML, South Eastern, Bakerloo. They've all got, you know, pretty chock-a-block timetables by Joe Burgess. So yeah, it'll be awesome to see this one with a new one. As I was saying, quite a few areas of this route, it does feel quite sort of dead. Like you're not almost, you know, the only train on the line, but you don't see. I mean, you do see trains fairly often, but it still doesn't capture that realistic feel of the Great Western Main Line. You know, on the BML South Eastern, you've got a train more BML, you've got a train passing you every I don't know 30 seconds to a minute. Whereas on here, you know, it's every sort of, well, 5-10 minutes. But yeah, maybe at some point we'll see a new timetable. That would be awesome. You've got Royal Oak Station there on the left. I'm coming down to 25 miles an hour. As we start our approach into London Paddington, or our final approach. Sounds like I'm playing flight sim when I say that. Coming into our final approach now, landing gear down. It's a nice station though. It's a very nice station, Paddington. It's been modelled quite well as well. Yeah, it's cool. And they also altered the lighting as well in it. So yeah, you might notice that. Looks better. But here we are. So it's always great coming into this station. down to about 10. We're just cruising in now. Yeah, it looks so much better to how it did in earlier days on this route, because before this station was really bright. You know, it was almost like there was like tons of floodlights just inside lighting it up. But now you can see it's sort of a bit more moody and it's a bit darker. Sun's only lighting up the places where it's coming through. It just looks really nice, really good. But if you compare it to how it used to look, there's quite a significant difference. It's just one of those small things as well, just, I don't know, altering the lighting. And all of a sudden it just looks so much better and more believable. It's great. Oh, that is spot on. Look at that, right on the marker there. Bang on, nice. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Trenton World free video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the 01er from West Ealing to London Paddington on the Great Western Express. Links can be found in the description to the Discord, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.